Guess what? It's almost deer season again. And if you want the right stand to get that big buck, call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop. Having the right deer stand when it comes to hunting is very important. Safety, quality, durability says it all. So call Fordyce Muffler Shop today and get your custom built deer stand ready for those big bucks. Call 870-352-5733 or stop by 1414 Highway 79 here in Fordyce, Arkansas at Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Also home of Lego Creek Blinds.
Vehicle accident and you need some repairs? Is your paint chipping? Or you just need a new paint job? Do you need a windshield replaced or repaired? Then guess what? Call Marty's Body and Glass Shop. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Marty's is here for you. This family-owned, customer-friendly Christian business always put God first and lives by the scriptures, John 3:16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Marty and his group of certified paint, body, and glass workers has a combined 30 years of experience, and they know what it takes to get the job done. So call Marty's today at 870-352-2443. After hours emergency number is 870-820-1288. And you can also find them on Facebook. So call Marty's today and let them help get your vehicle back on the road.
It's summertime, and what do we like to do when it's summertime? We like to ride around in a clean ride. So, hey, reach out to the King. That's right, King Detail here in Fordyce, Arkansas. He's located at 807 West 4th Street across from Matt Butcher's. Guys, reach out to King Detail to get your car washed, waxed, buffed, shampooed, or heat tint windows. That's right, guys. To protect your interior, guys, get your car windows tinted. And guys, he also does steam washings. So, if you want your car clean, please take it to the King at King Detail, located at 807 West 4th Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That number again is 870-885-0452.
Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much, much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much, much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So, that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it.
Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much, much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and would do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Needing wound care? Contact Restores Health. They provide an outpatient wound care center at the Dallas County Medical Center here in Fordyce, Arkansas. What is an outpatient wound center? A wound center is a coordinated outpatient program staffed by highly skilled medical staff specialized in treating patients with all types of wounds, especially those that are complex and difficult to heal. Advanced techniques, procedures, and products are used to speed healing and limit serious complications. In coordination with the patient's primary physician, wound healing centers aggressively treat non-healing wounds, supporting faster healing and better long-term outcomes. What does the wound center offer that isn't available in a doctor's office? Wound care is an ever-changing specialized field, and the specialists at the wound centers are trained in the most current techniques in the field of wound care, following an evidence-driven protocol to achieve optimal wound healing outcomes. Wound care is their singular focus, and they understand all factors that complicate the healing process. When should a patient call the wound center for an evaluation? If you are experiencing any of the following, call for an evaluation: slow to heal or non-healing wounds, foot or leg ulcers or wounds, non-healing surgical wounds, non-healing skin grafts or surgical flaps, symptoms occurring on or around a point of radiation, such as pain, rectal or bladder bleeding, bone infection, also called osteomyelitis, any wound that is of concern. Do patients need a referral from their physician for treatment? They take physician referrals. However, patients do not need a referral to make an appointment at the wound center. The Dallas County Medical Center Wound Clinic sees patients every Thursday and is located at 201 North Clifton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's 71742. If you would like to make an appointment, call them today at 877-295-2273. That's 877-295-2273. Restores Health. Let them heal you.
Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Are you in the mood for a new car, truck, SUV, or something else? It's time to call Teeter Motor Company. Located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas, Teeter Motor Company would love for you to come and check out its large inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Come meet the guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can make the short drive to Malvern and find out why they say the deals are always sweeter? They have a well-equipped showroom, modernized service department, and experienced staff. They also offer lucrative deals for their customers. So, if you're searching for a new or used car dealer, contact Teeter Motor Company in Malvern, Arkansas. They're just a phone call or website away. Call 501-458-4289 or go to their website. That's www.teetermotors.com. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. Need a muffler fixed? Is your vehicle exhaust acting up? Do you need U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks or struts? Need something welded? What about a custom-built deer stand, dog kennel, duck blind, hog pen, metal carport, and much, much more? Call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop. Located at 1414 North Highway 79, Jay and his crew of certified welders and mechanics are ready to work for you locally, in-state, or out-of-state. There's no job too big or small for them to do. And did you know they're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds? So call them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 870-352-5733. Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. If you're looking for a home in the Houston, Texas or Dallas, Texas area, contact Michelle Goodman Lambert and her Lambert team. They are ready to work for you. If you're looking for a beautiful home, then guess what? You need the best realtor out there. Look no further than Michelle and her Lambert team. A team of professionals that knows the ins and outs when it comes to buying you and your family the home of your dreams. They will be honored to assist you. And don't forget, Michelle also holds the designation of MRP, that's Military Relocation Professional. She has the ability to explain to you VA financing and can direct you to the best lender. She can also identify and provide services that help service members to relocate, sell, and purchase suitable homes for their families. She's also a mobile public notary. So, for your free consultation, contact Michelle and the Lambert team today at 832-651-7648. Remember, she changed lives, one family at a time.
Oh no, not another dent! Are you tired of those pesky dents? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right, Marty's offers PDR, Paintless Dent Repair, at Marty's Body and Glass. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, let Marty's certified PDR professionals get rid of those dents and dings for you. To make an appointment for an estimate, call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call the number 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. So if you're tired of those dents and dings, give Marty a call today. They can help. Are you looking for a candidate with experience? For more than 10 years, Crystal Stroud has worked in the Dallas County Tax Collections Office. She understands the importance of tax collections and how it plays a vital part in our community. She's a mother, a wife that loves God, her family, and the Dallas County community. So come November, get to the polls and vote Crystal Stroud, Dallas County Tax Collector. A vote for her means honesty, integrity, and commitment. Let experience work for you. Ad paid for by Crystal Stroud. Family, community, and friends, mixed with some hometown pride. That's what's important to Shauna May. Placing Dallas County first is what's important. So come November, get to the polls and vote Shauna May, Dallas County Tax Collector. A new vision and a new direction. A vote for her is a vote for you. Ad paid for by Shauna May. Attention, Dallas County residents. Chris Stanfield is running for Dallas County Judge. If you're looking for an individual who cares about their community in their county, come November 2022, get to the polls and vote Chris Stanfield for your Dallas County Judge. Ad paid for by Chris Stanfield. Right, guys, we got Legends Cafe. They got new hours, 6 o'clock a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. It's breakfast, lunch, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's dinner. Hey, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get the Legends Cafe. Some great, great soul food. Hey guys, we got the Greenhouse Cottages. They still hiring night nurses with a $5,000 sign-on bonus, guys, and pay differential at night. So if you're RN, LPN looking for a job, reach out to the Greenhouse Cottages in Rising, Arkansas at 870-325-6202. They are hiring night nurses with a $5,000 sign-on bonus, but hey, you got to be full-time. So call them today, guys. Ask for that DON or the ADON. That's 870-325-6202. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills and Rising, Arkansas, where they care about their elders. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Joe Show? Good morning, everybody, good morning. So good to see everybody today. What's happening? What's going on, Jeff? What's going on with you? What's up, Aaron, Rosie? What's happening with everybody there? Say good morning to me so I can say good morning to you so I don't have to scroll all the way back up to see the names. So good morning, everybody. It's so good to see everybody on this beautiful Monday morning. Cool Monday morning, guys. It's definitely feeling like fall. So if you're a fall person like I am, I love the fall. I love when it's starting to get cool. Hey, this is my kind of morning, guys. This is my kind of morning. I love this type of morning. You know, you wake up in the morning, you feel the brisk, cool air. You know, you got your boat hooked up and ready to go. Man, I love it. What's up? What's up, Marlon Perry, my fishing buddy, man? You on that water today, man? Good morning, Nicole McGee. Again, Nicole, I want to thank you for your donation to the Joe Show. You in the barbecue place was G&T. I don't want to mispronounce. I don't want to missay the name again, but Orlando Taylor and Donna Taylor. You know, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you guys for your donations. So I appreciate it. You know, Jeff says coffee. You're watching cool weather, good to go. I hear you, man. I hear you. Y'all share the show. Click that like button and share the show for me, y'all. Click the like button and share the show. G&T. Yeah, I said, okay, G&T barbecue. Yeah. So thanks so much, Nicole, y'all. I appreciate it. You know, we're getting set for Soup for the Soul. I seen a young man the other day, and he's told me that he was going to reach out to me. He told me to make sure I remind him a week before they're going to make donations. And so I won't give any names yet until I make sure I figure out where these donations will be coming from. Good morning, Marcella Moore. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all share the show. Thanks. Appreciate you. Um, y'all, I had a great weekend. Had spent a lot of time Saturday. I had to play at a concert in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Had a good time there. A nice quartet musical went on. I got an opportunity to go there. Had a real good time. Sure did. Good morning, Tanja. Good morning, Marcella. Good morning. Good to see you. So what y'all do the weekend? Anybody have something exciting go on the weekend? And definitely while we at the weekend, guys, anybody got any birthdays? If you got some birthdays, let us know. I want to wish somebody a happy birthday. What's up, JVR? Good to see you, bro. Anybody got any birthdays? Anybody got any anniversaries? Let us know here because we got two great topics and we're going to dig into them bad boys pretty quick. We haven't been talking about COVID-19 a lot. You hadn't heard, you hear people still getting COVID, but you're not hearing people talking about it as much as they were. On my post, I have the 1-800 number I have where you can call to order the link and this and that. And so right now, the last thing I heard about COVID was they're basically thinking about it's just going to be just like the flu. We got the flu shots coming up real soon. And who's on here going to take the flu vaccine? Anybody on here going to take the flu vaccine? I'm going to take the flu vaccine. I take it every year. I've taken the flu vaccine for the last 20 some years. I've always taken the flu vaccine. So I don't know if anybody on here, if you guys are comfortable taking it, yeah, it's definitely still out there. Jeff said he finished the Halloween decorations. All right, man. I bet you got it looking good. You're going to have to post some pictures, man. It's going to be a surprise for the kids when they go by and they do the, they do the trick-or-treating or whatever. But I'm definitely going to take the flu vaccine, guys. I've never been there's so many people out there that I've always worked in a healthcare field. So I've always taken the flu vaccine. It's no big deal to me. I've always taken it. I see Nicole says she's going to take it. Tanja going to take it. Okay, Jeff, I go check it out. All right. So I'm game with taking the flu vaccine. I've always taken it. I've never had a problem with it. So I'll be in line because I'm gonna tell you guys. I've had COVID 2 times. I dealt with COVID twice. I work at the hospital, so not saying that it could have came from anywhere, but I've dealt with COVID 2 times. That both times wasn't just bad. They wasn't, where they had me just majorly sick, but the first time was both times were more of a head cold, like, you're real congested and like that. And so I'm definitely going to take the flu shot. And then, but you got a lot of people out here. I'm going to tell you this. You got a lot of people out here bragging about how they didn't get COVID and they ain't doing nothing but lying. They just didn't go get tested. So you have people around you bragging about how I didn't even get it. You got it. You just didn't get it. I'm the kind of person when my nose stop up, I'm going to get a test. That's because I don't want to give it to an older person and kill them. So KB will be on me about that. She'll tell me, you need to go, you need to test, you need to test, you need to test. So I go ahead on the test. But a lot of people running around here, they done got a lot of people sick because they've had sinus pressure, they've had sinus headaches, they've had all that, and it was COVID, but they don't really test it. So when they're around people and they start talking about, I ain't never had COVID. Yeah, you done had it. You just didn't go get tested. You gave it to somebody else. Then you get a phone call. So-and-so is in the hospital on the ventilator. Oh, what happened to him? You gave him COVID. You gave him COVID. So it is what it is. Not getting COVID is not like you weak or something like that. Some people say almost like they scared to death to say they had COVID. You got people at home sick and won't tell nobody they got COVID. They like they scared to death. Like the more people know who got what, the more people can not be around you. And so that was the biggest fear. The KB used to tell me, say you can give it to somebody, you can give it to an older person,
and everything. And so that's why, I mean, we got the home test, test with them. If you feel like, you sick, then all of a sudden a couple of days you feel better, that don't mean that you're not even contagious anymore. You still could be contagious. You still could be contagious. So with that, I don't believe all that phony baloney. Come up to me talking about, I ain't never had COVID. And I saw you a week before blowing snot out of one nostril. That's one thing about me. I ain't never had COVID. Remember, COVID is not where you just go. What's up? Hey, Sharon. What's up, Sharon? Well, Sharon, I saw you Saturday at the concert, and I didn't get a chance to speak to you. But I saw you sitting on the Sharon gonna be sitting whenever I don't know. Every time I see Sharon at a concert, she's sitting on the front row, y'all. She's sitting on. She get them good tickets. But when I saw you on stage, when I saw you, I was on stage getting ready to play. That's when I looked down there and I saw you, and I played 2 songs and I stepped off. But I saw you sitting down there. I saw you getting it. I saw you down there, girl. I saw you. It was kind of packed up there where you was. I didn't get an opportunity to speak to you, but it was good to see you there at the concert. We had a good time. But yeah, don't believe that, y'all. Don't believe what people be saying about they ain't never had COVID. So when somebody tell me they haven't never had COVID, I say, how you deal with it? Yeah, man, I always deal with that the most sinuses, man. Ooh, I was stopped up last week. I said, you had COVID. They get mad then, yeah. And you probably gave it to a lot of more people because you act like you don't want to go get tested. So what I did, I stayed on the water. When I had COVID, I fished every day. I got in my boat and I was driving around everybody and I went and got on the water. I sure did. I got on the water. I isolated myself on the water, But that's the way I do that. A lot of people just will not accept the fact that they've had COVID or got it. They just run around here talking crazy. But I'm going to tell you the strange thing about it, and we're going to move on. We got to get into our topics. The strange thing about it is that how differently people react to COVID. Some people get COVID, and it literally, they don't even know they don't even know they got it. Like I said, they may have sniffles, they may have watery eyes, they may have a cough, they may have something like that, and it's nothing. It don't make them feel bad. They just walking around sniffing, coughing, and they have it like that. Some people get it, and it make them really, really sick. They got to stay home. They got to take medications. They got to do that. Some people get it, and it make them real sick, and they have to go to the hospital, get on a ventilator, and some people die. It treats everybody different. So that's why, be careful out there, guys. Be careful out there. Please be careful. All right, guys, let's get into it. No birthdays. We didn't have any birthdays or anything. Let me see. Jamario says, I'm getting my booster soon. Better safe than sorry. That's right. I think they got a couple of extra boosters out there, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody was like, they had, I know they got, I've taken the Pfizer. I've taken the Pfizer 2 shots and I took the 1 booster. That's where I stopped at. I didn't take anything after I did the Pfizer 2 shots and I did the booster. I hadn't taken anything else after that. So, but they're saying they're like, it's 2 more. So I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. Aaron says, I stayed in my bedroom. Dick stayed in the rest of the house. He didn't get it. Thank the good Lord. I know that's right. Yeah, the last time I had it, KB didn't get it. She, we was here. I stayed in the on the recliner. She stayed on the couch, but she never did. She never did get it. She sure didn't. She never did get it, which I don't think she got it. See you later. Love you too. All right, she heading out of here to work. What's up, KJ? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. No birthdays. Well, we finna dig into our topics, guys. We got some good topics, y'all. So don't go nowhere. Click the like button. Share the show if you don't mind. Kevin Johnson, what you been cooking lately, man? I see you cooking all. I seen you cooking some Dorito chips, casserole, nacho. Something you was cooking. I saw that the other day. I saw that. All right. No birthdays, no anniversaries. We're moving on. We are moving on. All right, guys, let's get into our topics. If you're ready for the topics, say ready. Let's get into the topics. KB, they saying be safe and have a great day. Yes, she in the hair this morning, y'all. She didn't even turn around and speak. She rolling. Don't get a ticket. She heard me and she coming back to speak.
Hey everybody.
She ain't got a wig on today. She got a real hair today. She got a real hair out today. Week. You know. Bye. All right. Love you too, babe. Be careful. Don't let your ponytail down. All right, let's get in here. All right, we got people ready for the top. Y'all, we got two good topics. I like these topics, y'all. Happy birthday. Hold on, we got a happy birthday. There it is. We got Betty Warner says, happy birthday to my grandson. I want to make sure I say this right. Is it Chaston or Chaston? Chaston or Chaston? I don't know. You know. If it's Chaston, do a hand wave like this. If it's Chaston, do a fist bump. If it's Chaston, do a hand wave. If it's Chaston, do a fist bump. I want to know which one it. Chaston, hand wave, Chaston, fist bump. I'm trying to see which one it is. I want to know. I want to know. Happy birthday, Chaston. I bet it's probably Chaston. I don't know. Hand wave if it's Chaston. Fist pump if it's Chaston. I'm trying to see. I want to see. I want to make sure I got this right. I want to know. I like getting names right. Aaron Reinhardt says, happy birthday. Let me see. Hand wave, so it's Chaston. I got it right. Chaston. All right. Did you give him the stuff, Miss Betty? The stuff you showed me? I'm just wondering, did you give him Chaston? I don't know if Chaston watched. She got something for you, boy. Woo! Get ready. Chaston, she got something for you. Just get ready. All I can tell you, make sure you sitting down when you get it. She showed it to me last week. Woo, boy. You gonna be happy. She got it in the back trunk of her car. That's right. So just be ready. Be ready. She got it for you. And boy, when you see it, you gonna flip. Whew. You gonna be happy, boy. Wait till you see it. You're gonna be like Joe Show was telling the truth. All right, guys, here is our first topic. Let's get ready. We need y'all. We need all y'all professionals. We need y'all help. We need you individuals on here that you know what you're doing. We need y'all. We need y'all. Chaston. Okay, I got you, baby. Chaston. Oh. You got to call me and pronounce that. I still might be getting it wrong. All right, here we go. Reading the first topic, guys. We finna bring in the first topic, bringing the music down. All right. Hey, first. No, I'll do that later on. I'll do that later on. Woman writes, Joe, my husband came to me and asked if I would be okay with him staying at the deer camp for 3 weeks with the fellas. He said he'd pop in weekly to check on me and our 3 kids. Well, Joe, here's the issue. I wanted to go on a 7-day cruise with my girlfriends, but he said it wouldn't be a good idea because the majority of them are single women, and I didn't need to be away from our kids for that long. Well, Joe, I respected what he said, and I stayed home. But here he is asking, can he be gone for basically 3 weeks deer hunting? Well, I brought up the cruise he didn't want me to go on, and I compared it to what he wanted to do, and he said it's like comparing apples to oranges. He said he didn't see the comparison, and that I'm wrong for bringing that up. Joe, he didn't want me to go on a 7-day cruise, so I'm telling him he can't go for 3 weeks hunting. Am I right to compare? Chaston. Okay, I see it. Chaston. I got it. Chaston. Chaston. Okay, I got you. Not Chaston, but Chaston. Okay. So she's wanting to know, y'all, was she right to compare? He said it's like comparing apples to oranges. She wanted to go on her 7-day cruise with her homegirls. He said, no, the majority of them women are single, and you don't need to be away from the kids that long. Okay. Now, he want to go deer hunting for 2 or 3 weeks, however many ever weeks it is, and he's going to check in weekly or whatever. She'll be there with the 3 kids, and she said, no, you ain't going. I tried to do 7 days. You wouldn't let me do that. So, but you want to go deer hunting. He said, no, how can you compare you going on a cruise with some single women to me going deer hunting with some fellas for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it is? So she's want to know, is she wrong for bringing that up? Do we have a point? Is it, you can't compare it? Is it, I mean, what's going on here, guys? All right, so let's see what Miss Aaron said. Miss Aaron says, he's wrong, wrong, wrong. You're right, right, right. All right. Ain't none of you changing my mind. All right. So, are the men's all married at the deer camp? Okay. So, I mean, this is one of those situations where you got to determine. I mean, she's wanting to know, is this basically, I know what she's wanting to know. She's wanting to know, is she right? Is she right to hold that over his head because he wouldn't let her go on a cruise? Is he right to hold that over her head because he wouldn't let her go on this cruise with single women? Said not all of them were single, but he said the majority of these women were single. And he didn't want his married wife to be on a cruise for 7 days with all these single women. She said she don't want him to be gone for 3 weeks with all these deer hunters. She didn't bring up nothing about the deer hunters being single. So, what do you guys think? Is she okay to compare the two and say, I couldn't go, so you ain't going? Is that right? What do you guys think? Let's weigh in. All right. Woo. Tanisha says, it's not right. They should both trust each other. Sometimes people needs a break. All right. Jamario, she should have went on the cruise. You know your wife, she would be good. He needs to go hunting. This shouldn't have been an issue, but she is right, though. All right. I hate topics like this because what it boils down to is trying to determine on who's right when this, I don't even want to weigh in. I'm just gonna let y'all weigh in. I ain't gonna weigh in on this one. I'm gonna leave this one alone. I don't even want to touch it. Y'all want me to, I'm gonna let y'all comments do this today. I'm not gonna, Joe Show not gonna come. Would I be wrong if I not come in? I'm just asking y'all. I think I'm gonna just let y'all have this one. Nicole says they got to sit down and talk about this because it's going to be a lack of trust if he go hunting. That's right. I ain't scared, Aaron. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't scared. It's just that all right. If y'all want me to weigh in on this, tell me to weigh in. If y'all want to go on y'all comments, I'm going to leave y'all comments, and we're going to move on to the next topic. Do y'all want me to weigh in on this one, or do y'all want me to let y'all comments roll? We're going to let the person, and the person will be fine with that. The person at the top, they'll be okay with just y'all comments, and we'll roll on to the next comment. You know, what'd you say, Jeff? Maybe ask KB. All right. He need to. Okay, Nicole says he need to not stay. Go every morning to make her happy. I like that, Nicole. I like that. All right, so let me see. We ain't got enough people telling me to weigh in, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. We just got 2 people saying for me to weigh in, so that means we're gonna stick with y'all comments, and I'm not gonna weigh in on this one. Would that be fair, y'all? Or do I need to go and tell y'all what I think? What y'all think about it? All right. Because this is very, very, very sticky. Okay. All right. I'm gonna weigh in. I'm gonna go and do it. Bring the music down. What's up, Kalita? I'm gonna weigh in. These 2 things are very different. They're not the same. They're not the same. One thing I can say the husband was right about was they're not the same. She going on a 7-day cruise to have, great time, kicking it. She's away. She's on a ship. There's no access to her. When she's on that ship, he can't get to her. So you can't compare it to him going to the deer camp down the road or in the town and go to spend 3 weeks. He's going to come back there. You can't compare that. Now, let's say they're not compared. You can't compare the 2. You can't. You cannot compare her getting on a ship, going on the ocean for 7 days, away from her husband, with single friends, with no access to her. If something happens, she can't get right back home. You can't compare him going to the deer camp and he can come right back to the house. You can't compare the 2. Those are totally different issues. Now, let's weigh in on the deer camp. Man, how you lost your mind to think that you're going to be away from the house for 3 weeks from your wife and kids. I wouldn't even want to stay with a bunch of musty fellas for no 3 weeks away from my wife. What? She got every right to tell you no. I like to comment Nicole said a few minutes ago. Man, go deer hunting and bring your butt back home. I don't care. I see deer hunters do this. They leave the house and won't be home for a whole month. Oh, what? Well, maybe that's for everybody. I don't hunt, so maybe that's why I don't see it that way. I don't hunt, so I don't see leaving my wife. I fish, and the longest I've ever fished and stayed away from KB was 1 day. I went fishing and spent the night for 1 day, or I fished that night or something like that. But 3 weeks too long. I'm finna leave the house and be gone for 3 weeks in the woods with a bunch of men. I ain't finna do that. Nope. That ain't me. That's a long time. You can't compare the two. She asked for 7 days, bro. You asking for 3 weeks. Her 7 days, she's stranded if something go down. And that's what I'm saying. You can't compare her 7 days with your 3 weeks, because her 7 days to me, her, if he would have said yes, so you gotta think about that. When your spouse get on that ship, there's one point when I done been on a cruise before, cruises, but there's a point when you get on that cruise, you ain't got no cell phone service. You out. They Wi-Fi, cruise ships, Wi-Fi suck. You can't make no phone call. You can't get on Facebook. They sell these packages on the cruise ship talking about great Wi-Fi. That's a lie. They Wi-Fi is horrible. In the room, you get a signal, then it go away. Get a signal, then it go away. You can't get no way. You are literally out there cruising, and when you finally reach to your destination where you do got service, somebody in the family been done died or something. Then how you gonna get back home? You can literally go on a cruise for 7 days. I'm gonna say this: if you're a white person, listen. If you are a white person, I'm gonna say this: white person. If you are a white person, you can go on a cruise for 7 days and come back, and they done had about 4 funerals, and you won't even. You done missed every last one. Cause they out a white person funeral the next day. Black people, we can go on a cruise. They'll keep them out for us. They'll keep them out for us. But I'm for real. Doug said maybe 5. I'm just saying, but that was the biggest fear when I went on a cruise, was when we cruising and you ain't got no signal and you like get to the end when you finally can get some service. I'm like, man, you be hoping no bad news waiting on you. That's the only thing about a cruise I don't like. That's only because the service sucks. I mean, it's literally horrible. It is horrible. So, and you think, because you could go on a cruise for 7 days, and when you get out there, somebody could have been died, anything. You don't know nothing. While you out there, they got to have a funeral while you gone. When you get back, your loved one in the ground. You ain't even get a chance to say, I can't. No. So that's a whole nother ball game when it comes down to him going deer hunting and she going on a cruise. You can't compare the two. If he deer hunting, all she got to do is pick up the phone and say, baby, little JJ done broke his arm, and he could just run on home. I mean, hey, to me, if you want to be gone for a week or 2 weeks or something in the woods and you don't want to be at home with I don't get that. I ain't. And Tanisha said something a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna weigh in on what she said. Tanisha said earlier, I think it was Tanisha, she said, hold on, let me see. Hey, that's a good idea, Tanisha, too, what you said. But it was something you said earlier. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you said, was it Tanisha? Hold on, let me see what Aaron says. What if she went on a resort for 3 weeks on a lounge? He still would say, no, I bet $20. Oh, I'm sure he would. I mean, you'll find out if it's not about the cruise or not. You'll find out if it's just he don't want her to go nowhere, Let me ask y'all this question. Is there a problem with a man or a problem with a woman who don't want each other to vacation other than with them? Do you think that person, do you think that's a problem, that if when we go on a vacation, I want KB to be with me, or if I don't want her to go with nobody else, do you think that's a problem with that husband because he's telling his wife, when we go on vacation, you're gonna be with me. When I go on vacation, I'm gonna be with you. That's how we roll. Is that a problem? Or do you feel it was that's the comment I was looking for? Tanisha said sometimes we need a break from each other. I don't look at a relationship like that. I don't look at a relationship. I truly don't look at a relationship where you feel like you got to go on a cruise to get a break from me. If you want a break from me, go shopping with your sisters or your mama or something like that. Go spend a day with your sister or your mom. Those are what I call a break from me. If you talking about going and staying away for days because you need a break from me, I don't roll like that. I'm not finna go tell my wife that I need a break from her and go stay 5-6 days with some guys somewhere scratching our butts. I don't need that kind of break for my wife. If you get to the point where you need them kind of breaks from each other, you probably ain't want to be with each other. I'm just keeping it real. If you get to the point where you need them kind of breaks from each other, 5 to 6 days and all that, you probably don't even want to be with each other. All that, I'm just keeping it real. I think everybody need a break when it comes down to, if there's something I love to do, I love to go fishing. When I go fishing, when I get in my boat, that's my break away from KB. KB yard selling, KB with her mom yard selling, she gone yard selling, whether she be by herself, whether she be with her sister, where she got her break away from me, I got my break away from her fishing, and that's how we break. We don't break by going on vacations away from each other for 5 days, 4 days. We don't break from each other like that. We don't do that. But that's the way we roll. Everybody may not roll like that. I don't believe in taking a break, going on a vacation by myself without my wife. I don't roll like that. And she don't do it either. Now, if there's people who out there who feel like, girl, I just need a break from my husband, I feel like I don't roll like that. If I go on vacation, it's going to be with my wife. If she going to go on vacation, it's going to be with her husband. What the heck am I going on a vacation for without the person that's with me? Why would I want to go do that? I can tell you why a lot of people want to go do that. So they can kick it. Whoo! I'm just keeping it 100. All this saying, if you need, if somebody say, hey, I'm going to spend the night with my sister, me and my sister, we finna go get us a room and chill or whatever, that's different. You and your sister finna go, maybe go out of town, go to Little Rock, go to Memphis, or go somewhere, you and your mom, your sister, y'all getting away. That's cool. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. But you come to me and you say, I need a vacation. I'm finna go fly to California and I'll be out there for 3 days. You may want to take some extra stuff with you. That's what we don't understand. We want to get married. But when we get married and get tired of being married, we want to act like we single. We want to get married. But when we get tired of being married, we want to act like we single. I'm just tired of sitting around this house with her and she don't never want to. I need a break. I need to get away. I'm just saying. I don't know how everybody else roll. Everybody don't roll the same. But what I look at it, when you marry somebody, when you say vacation, it's supposed to be with the person you marry. When you marry somebody, when you say you're going to take a getaway, it's supposed to be with the person you marry. I'm just keeping it 100. To me, that's what it's supposed to be about. Good morning, Miss Teresa. How you doing? That's what it's supposed to be about. If you to the point where you saying, I need to get away, and you say, I'm going to be gone 7 days on a vacation, automatically, I'm assuming your spouse with you. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm going to assume. Simple as that. That's just me. People wanna get married, but they want to still do single things. You got to understand when you get. I used to love the club. I used to sneak to the club. I used to love it. KB can tell you. I ain't ashamed to tell you. I used to love the club. I used to love the club. I was married. I was wanting to do single things. I was married, but I still love the club. I want to go to the club. I sneak to the club. But all that do is bring about a bunch of drama when you do that. So, I was married, but you want to do single things. You can't be married, but want to do single things. That's when you say I do, and you want to kick it with somebody, you want to be married to them. There are some single life things that you got to give up. If you ain't willing to give them up, you might as well stay single. Because when you bring that single life action into your married life, it's gonna mess your married life up. Unless both of y'all doing it. If both of y'all clubbing, y'all married, y'all happy, be fine. But every time you know somebody who married and the husband at home and the wife at the club, keep watching, see, for after a while, they're going to be divorced. I'm just keeping it 100. When you bring in single life into a married life, it don't work. It don't work. It don't work. Just keeping it 100. Good morning, Jennifer. How you doing? Just keeping it 100, keeping it 100. So, and single life stuff be fun. Don't y'all? You go to the club, kick it. That's single life stuff. You can leave the house when you get ready. Single life stuff. Come home when you get ready. Single life stuff. You got your friends out there. Single life stuff. You in the club. You going to the Waffle House after you leave the club. Single life stuff. You kicking it. You seeing the cute men, the cute women. Single life stuff. You getting married. You got that one person looking at you like this. Single life stuff be fun. So that's why when you decide to say I do, that single life stuff, you got it. Do you really want to get that up? Do you really want to get that up? Woo! So that's why me and KB, we be going to the King Bar and Grill. When we got that in our system, we go get it out. We go to Sam's Town. We go kick it. You got to find things to do. I have my time fishing away from KB. She have her time shopping away from me. That's the time we use to separate. She go do her thing, I go do my thing. But we're not taking trips. We don't roll like that. We ain't taking trips. She don't take them, I don't take them. And we agree. Simple as that. That's how you roll. But everybody's marriages are different. Everybody act different in their relationships. Everybody, just because you looking at this one woman who's able to leave her husband at home and she fly to here and fly there, just because she do that, that don't mean your husband gonna allow you to do it. And I did say allow. These marriages nowadays, people say, it ain't about him allowing me to do it. It ain't about him allowing me to do it. There comes a time in your marriage where my wife needs to tell me you can't do that. If you married to somebody and they can't tell you sometimes what you don't need to do, or no, you ain't doing that. Something is a problem. But you got relationships with people in a relationship. Wife can't tell the husband no, and the husband can't tell the wife no, because they got a friend. He told you no. Ain't nowhere in the world I'll be with nobody telling me you grown. Why you getting married? Your wife's supposed to have your back. If it don't look good to her, she's supposed to tell you no. Your husband's supposed to have your back. If it don't look good to him, he's supposed to tell you no. But you got people in each other's ear. You got this one friend, girl, you crazy. You grown. How you gonna tell you no, you can't do something? That's your husband. Oh, man, you crazy, man. My old lady wouldn't dare tell me I can't. There gonna be a point in time in your marriage where your husband gonna tell you no, you don't need to do that. Your wife gonna tell you no, you don't need to do that. But why get mad about it? It's some stuff I don't want to do. KB be like, no, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. I was like a little kid pouting. But guess what? I respect that. That's why you get married. That's why you get married. when you get married, you know, if they say you can't go, you just gotta just sit there. Find something else to do. That's okay. But people take that with being jealous. Oh, girl, he just jealous. That ain't just jealous. You're gonna have time in your marriage. But person say no. I don't even want my wife to say yeah to everything. I mean, who want a yes person? Because you know people use this phrase. You can't. If somebody want to do something, you might as well let them go and do it. You know what? It's a lot of men out there probably want to sleep with more than one woman. Want to have more than one woman in their house. If baby, can I have another woman in the house? Sure, baby. Listen, there comes a time in your marriage where you're gonna have to say no. That don't mean you're jealous. That don't mean you got low confidence about yourself. That means you just said no. If you don't understand that, something wrong with you. You flicked it. Y'all remember that's the word we used to use? He flicked it. You flicked it. If something wrong with you, Let's move on to our second topic. You know, I was riding down the road one day. I had something I had to do, and KB wanted to stop at a yard sale, and I told her no. She was mad, boy. She sunned up, but I kept on going. It's a time you got to tell them no. I said, I got to go, KB. I got something I got to do. It was just right there. I was like, we going home. But she was mad, too. You were messing with KB about her yard sales. She loved her yard sales. But we went on to the house that day. I promise you that. Because I said no. All right, guys. Let's get on to our next topic. If you're ready, type down the word ready. I hope we helping somebody today. That's what we do here at the Joe Show. We keep it 100. We keep it 100. I love you guys. That's what I love about you guys. Y'all straight shooters. I love that. All right, guys. Here is topic number 2. Michelle Richardson. So good to see you, big sis. Good to see you, girl. All right. Here we go. Topic number 2. Joe Show. Let's ride with it. Man writes, Joe, I was at work and my wife of 1 year called me and had me on speakerphone. She stated that she was unloading groceries when all of a sudden my best friend, whom I grew up with, haven't seen him for 10 years, pulled up in the yard. I had been looking for this dude on social media for years. We were speaking through the speakerphone, and he had a lady with him whom he said was his wife. Well, Joe, I had 4 more hours of work to work. So I told them I would see them when I get off. Well, Joe, my wife all of a sudden stated that they could chill with her until I get off work. I immediately said no. I told them to go ahead, find something to do until I get off work, and they can come back once I'm home. My wife again stated that they could stay there. Well, they left, Joe, and they never came back, and I haven't heard anything else from them again. My wife said it was very rude of me not to invite them in, and that's probably why they left, Joe. Was what I did rude, Joe? My wife said I didn't trust her judgment of character, and she saw nothing wrong with them staying there waiting on me. Joe, was I wrong? Should I have trusted my wife's judgment and allowed them to stay? Woo! Okay, Joe, I love this topic. Let's get in it right quick. So, he's at work, and his wife is at home getting groceries. All of a sudden, the car pull up. It's a man and a woman. It's one of his long-lost buddies. He's been looking for on social media. Hadn't seen him in 10 years. Him and his wife. He's at work. He got 4 hours to go. The wife was like, hey, you guys could chill here with me until he get off work. But he was like, no, y'all go find something to do. Y'all find something to do. Of course, he made it obvious that he did not want them at his house while he wasn't there. He said, y'all find something to do. Hey, I'll reach out as soon as I get home and y'all come back. We catch up, whatever. All right, they left. and they never came back. He want to know what, and his wife said, you was rude. You should trust my judgment of character. I think they were straight. They could have stayed here. This is your friend you've been looking for. You ain't seen them in 10 years. They could have stayed here with me until you came home. He was like, no. They, find something to do. I'll be there. Guys, do you think he was wrong for that? What you guys think? Should he trusted his wife, judgment of character, let them into his home while he worked his last 4 hours, or or did he do the right thing by telling them to push on? Not push on, but he said just find something to do until he get there. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Come on, fellas, let's weigh in. We got Jamario. I have said the same thing. If he didn't come back, I don't see the long lost friend having good intentions for being there. No respect for a man's house, can't stay, must go, and ain't gotta come back. All right, let's go. Nicole says it had to be a reason he didn't want them to stay until he get off. I'm gonna weigh in because I ain't got but a few minutes. I'll read the comments as they come in. The main thing the wife is focused on was she was okay. Teresa said he should have called. Teresa said he should have called his husband, but Teresa, he didn't have the husband number. He just showed up at their house. He just popped up at their house. So he popped up. He found out where they lived. He found out where they stayed. She was taking groceries out. They just drove up and boom. Hey, I'm your husband's long lost friend. She called him on the phone and husband verified, yeah, that is him and everything. So that's how that went. All right, let's see. Obviously, he doesn't trust a friend far as he can see him. All right. Kim says he know who his friends are. He know how his friends are. I'm going to tell you exactly what it was. And I wasn't even there. In a situation like that, let me put me and KB in them shoes. KB called me and I'm at work and I got 4 hours to go. And she said, hey, babe, it's a guy and a girl here. So you grew up with them and you went to school with them and everything with him and all this. And your friend, you say you've been looking for this guy. And he get the phone. Yeah, what's up, Joe? Yeah, we here, man. We down, man. I ain't seen you. And KB be like, well, y'all come on in. Would I allow KB's judgment to let them come in the house while I'm not there? No, I would not. No, I would not. You did the right thing, bro. You ain't seen this kid. Don't you know what kind of stuff people can change in 10 years? You ain't seen this dude in 10 years. You don't know if that's his wife. You don't know nothing. It could be awesome, legit. It could be, but let me tell you this. And I'm gonna tell you something. And this is what I roll on. This is what I roll on right here. It's not my behavior. It's not my behavior, it's his behavior. And what I mean by that is this. You ain't seen me in 10 years and you expect to roll up and just be at my house when I'm not there. You should have enough intelligence to know I ain't gonna do Joe like that. Oh, bro, hey, man, we'll be back. I'm finna hit a few corners because I know you ain't seen me and I know you don't know where I could have done been in prison. I could have been thinking I could have been in jail for murder, stealing, robbing, killing. You ain't seen me in 10 years, so I need to understand how you may think. I always take my shoes off and put them on somebody else. I always take somebody else's shoes off and put them on my feet. That's the way I think for you. Because if I think for you, then I won't disrespect you. That's the problem with a lot of us right now. We don't think for other people. We don't care about but how we feel. The dude, if he got mad and didn't come back because he was only concerned about how he feel. He wasn't concerned about how this dude feel is at work and I ain't seen you in 10 years. I need to think. Joe ain't seen me in 10 years. Here I am rolling up at his crib. I ain't called. And this man, I can understand why he don't want me waiting at his house. He don't know me. He ain't seen me in 10 years. That's a friend. That's how a friend think. Because I'm telling you, I go on straight emotions when I read people so well when it come down to that. If you don't invite me to stay at your crib, if you don't never make me feel like you okay with me being there, I'm not going to your house. But guess what? I'm not going to hold it against you because you died. I'm not going to get mad. The problem is this. If he got mad because you didn't let him go to your house, you don't need him as a friend. You don't need nobody as a friend that got mad at you because you wouldn't let him stay at his house. Oh man, forget dude. He must think somebody got what you got on your mind. Why you mad? That's that man's house. That's that man's house. If he don't want you there at his crib, you don't be there at his crib. When he get to know you, he'll probably let you spend the night at his crib. But he need to know who you are. He knew who you were 10 years ago, but the problem is you might have been the best thing since sliced bread 10 years ago. His homeboy, his friend, and everything. But in 10 years, he ain't saw you. You don't know who this man is in 10 years. You don't know who he is. You did the right thing. They could have got your wife in the house, could have robbed your wife, could have did anything to your wife. And your wife is wrong for not understanding that. She should respect that. She should have been like, don't ever give nobody the sign that you and your wife don't agree on something. Because when she come back again and said it again, she was wrong for that. Immediately when you said, let them hit the road, come back later, she should say, hey, he said, y'all go do what y'all do. Come back and holler at us. Don't say, well, it's okay. Y'all don't do that to your husband. If your husband say, hey, tell them to go do something. I'll be off working 4 hours. They come back. Repeat what your husband said to them and let them roll on. You don't go opposite of what your husband telling you and say, oh, y'all are fine. Baby, they're fine. Let them come. You don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. He said, let them leave and come back later. You need to be exactly like your husband. He said, you guys can, hey, y'all can go chill, come back later. He'll be here. That's what you got to do. Get your man back. Get your man back, because it's men who look at that stuff. Men look at that and consider that as being a weak connection in your relationship. And if they see they feel like that's a way in your relationship because you guys wasn't on the same level. Simple as that. Me and KB, if we in the car, we could be arguing like two cats and dogs about something. But when we get out, we're going to be together. We're going to work things out together. Nobody will never know it that we in the car arguing about we didn't stop at that yard sale. But when we get out, we should come together and get each other's back. Because if I can tell you and your husband into it, if I'm a man and I'm looking at your wife, and if I can tell y'all into it, I'm going to try to divide and conquer. I'm going to try my best to divide and conquer. Well, that's some real talk, y'all. That's some real talk. Let me see who made some long comments. Teresa said, well, he knows something about his friend that his wife doesn't know. That could be possible too. All right. We got Nicole says, people hand sticky. Now friends or family no is a no. Well, it'll be another 10 years. I won't see you. There it is. We got Jamario says, come when you are present. Until then, come back out of respect factor. You're right. But the wife was wrong also because she don't know this man. Exactly, Teresa. All right. Doug says the wife should have told them to come back when he gets off work. Point blank. That's it. Get your man's back. Hey, this has been another great Joe Show. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much for commenting. Thank you for watching the show. Guys, remember, you want to donate? Cash sign, Joe Show Brazil. Love you guys. And also, if you want to donate for Soup for the Soul, cash sign, Joe Show Brazil, and put in the comment on Cash App for Soup for the Soul. Thank you again for those who already started donating. Appreciate you guys. Remember, Soup for the Soul, November the 19th, guys, in Wilmer, Arkansas. We'll talk about it later. You'll see flyers coming out Love y'all. Peace. We out of here.